boys, back with some more League of Legends Swarm, going to be checking out some Riven. So up to 15% more to enemies based on how close they are, and gaining part of that as a shield up to 30. 30 seems tiny. Dash forward, stunning enemies and dealing damage. 17 seconds, gain 100% movement speed and fire a wind slash that deals 100 damage whenever she dashes. Then passively gains movement speed and gains charge as she moves. At max charge, she moves forward, dealing damage in an area. We will definitely want haste, I think. Actually, that might not even work on the bunny hop, but it'll probably work on the ENR at least. Every second cast knocks up evolved movement speed. So very movement speed based character, it seems like. Movement speed, very nice. Looks like we got a little mini boss coming in. Actually haven't even seen Xayah yet. I think she's the last unlock area. That would be good if it works. Yup. That'll make it much easier to land my hits since I'm a short range melee. And then I will probably want crit chance and movement, I guess. Or crit chance and damage, I mean. Maybe health or duration. There's duration if I want it. Works on both of those. The ultimate does sound pretty impactful. So I guess we'll try it since it's the only choice here. Don't think it does anything for that specifically other than the abilities. That did a lot of damage considering it missed me there. Destroy the bases. Try and get us some healing off of the chest here. But yeah, this freeze thing will make it a bit easier as well. 100 ultimate haste. Oh, that might be best in slot, I think. Since she gains a lot of movement speed already. They're both fantastic, but I think we gotta take this one. So my damage now scales with my movement speed as well. That works with duration, and I think area as well, so that should be pretty good. Oh, I can go ahead and ult here for extra movement speed. That works with crits. Probably not grabbing that with what I have currently. Movement or a blaster that works with haste. Sure. Armor, that actually would have been good on a melee, but I don't think so now. Don't think I want any of those. Haste is fine. Get bunny hop up. I might want damage. Don't remember, but I definitely want the evolve on that, and it gives me more movement speed as well. The basic ability that every character has seems to be one of the most impactful abilities once you get them evolved, so I'm curious to see how Riven's works. More area. Can probably grab some of these. Don't need to save all of them. haste. Yeah, I think that actually doesn't work on the main ability here, so that might not be super necessary for Riven. But if you wanted to go for absolutely max E and R, then you would still want haste duration, I guess. That's a lot of projectiles to survive within the circle, swarmed by bruisers. I'm gonna go ahead and ult the elf out here. More area. I feel like the area is definitely important though. That's helping out a lot with the passive lifesteal, or the passive shielding. Makes it so much easier to hit stuff, and you crowd control stuff better. I don't think I want these. Finish off the area or lock in damage. Ability haste duration, movement. It's either that or HP, I guess. Probably just take the damage. We can get that to go with movement speed. My weapons are extremely low level right now, though. That would go with damage. I might grab that just so I don't get offered a bunch of junk every time. I don't know that it's super helpful, but I don't know if there's any weapons that are now. Just gives enemies a chance to drop gold when it kills them when you evolve it. More guns? We can grab both of these and then just go back down to the bottom and save those two. Let's go ahead and max that out, get it out of the pool. The main weapon that I'm focusing is still level 2. That AoE buff is really helpful right now though. Blade. Bring cardboard boxes back. Oh, we have a bunch here actually. Health pickup, lose ability haste? I mean, that's not terrible, but I think I'm just gonna take the thing with no downside here. Those seem pretty painful. Fortunately, no movement bait stuff there, since I think there's at least 3 different Yumi quests you can get that give movement speed things, and those would all be sick on Riven. Take that to finish it off and get it out of the pool so I can freaking level this level 2 piece of crap. Does he have any evolutions? No. That's pretty unlucky. More blaster, I guess? Dodge the meteors. We have a bullet hell boss at the same time. I can get either of these up to level 4. Let's go ahead and ult for some more movement speed and damage here. Then we can free stuff as well. Oh yeah, the ground effects that the frogs leave when they die are pretty annoying. Level 4. Still pretty far from an evolution for myself. It's crazy, some of my passes are level 5, and then the things that I'm focusing are like level 3. Level 5, I can get either of these, finally. Even though they're not even the things I'm focusing. Let's try and get some evolutions. And definitely not the thing I'm looking for. He only has one as well. Looks like he has something ready though, so we can grab that. Go ahead and ult here since we have explodey boys and some bosses. Oops, did not mean to do that. I should back off so I don't pick them up too early. So my movement speed is 1200 at some points during the ultimate. I think, no, you need to regen for that, he doesn't have any ready. Well, movement speed build should be good for this. Access card, this is the third one, so that's pretty low value. Distant enemies, that's terrible. That would make me extremely squishy. I guess I should take the card collector. It's so late up for it though. No rerolls left. At least we did save some cards, so I get a bit more value out of that. So it's almost going to be as good as Glass Cannon anyways. Don't know if he has anything, but I'll go ahead and grab the Bunny Hop. Oh, I guess I might actually need to now. Blaster, yeah. Here we go. Even more damage and leaves an echo in the ground that detonates after a short duration, knocking up enemies again. Okay, sounds busted. We finally got the main weapon 13 minutes in. Oh, the shield stacks. The 30% is per hit, I guess. That must be why I have such an insane shield. That must be the limit per hit with it. Because I am getting more than my HP as a shield. I'm literally like shield damping through them. Unless Zaya has some crazy shield for her allies. Damage maxed out, now we just need duration for the abilities. Alright, I've got to try Riven at some point with the max HP thing to see how high the shield can really go. Because it seems insane already here. Oh, we should grab that card before we go into the boss. That'll give me some damage at least. What is happening? Can I go in there? Okay, there we go. It opened up now. Alright, ultimate, super speed! Alright, Riven seems kind of silly. Although it's kind of hard to reach her right now, but I guess with the area size, I'm probably still hitting her most of the time. Am I supposed to be able to stop her somehow? Okay, wrecked. That was pretty sick, but Riven also seemed kind of busted there. We do have Extreme unlocked now, but I probably don't have enough meta progression for it yet. But we did finally get the last passive slot for all of the hard mode bosses. And Xayah. +1 reroll. Oh, another weapon. Bunch of stuff completed there. Let's see. Kind of like the ability haste. Actually damages 10%. That's pretty good. What's up, boys? Now we're going to try out some Riven on Extreme. I might try and grab all of the passives that scale up everything she starts with. So I'd need duration and HP for that. Because the shielding on that actually seemed pretty good. Although I guess armor does basically the same thing as HP. Just doesn't make the shield as big, but the shield will be more effective. And the Ice Blast armor is always good. And then we actually cast this based on movement speed. So it gives you both mobility and damage and crowd control on her. I guess more armor. I'm not sure how many passives I'll have. Definitely movement speed, area, crit chance. So at most I'm going to have like one flexible slot or something. Bunny hop or damage. We will definitely want some damage. Oh yeah, that dashes and stuns, a little bit of damage. Haste. I don't think that even works on the bunny hop since it's based on how much she moves. It'll work on other stuff like the Ice Blast armor, which will give me some survivability. And then her ultimate is very strong, so I might want it for that. But duration will do the same thing. I'll pass for now. Don't think I want any of these. Radiant would be decent though, but I already have armor. These are terrible. These are terrible. That would work since I'm going crits. I won't have projectile stuff, but probably still decent anyways. Duration, HP. Guess we'll take that for higher ultimate uptime. Since it gives you a lot of movement speed and damage. Armor, there we go. I don't even know what's classified as a pet since it doesn't tell you any tags or anything. I guess Tibbers and Yumi, but I'm not sure what else. XP and pickup, area size. Area's pretty nice on Riven. Gives you crowd control, damage, and survivability with the leech passive. But it's not one of the S tier augments, so I might not even have enough damage now. These are terrible. Movement speed for the main weapon. Does that scale with projectiles? That'd be kind of cool. You could do duration and ability haste for maximum uptime. And then get the ultimate haste augment, maybe? These are not great, but the sea mine's okay. What is he doing? Crit chance, we want that. Can I stun these guys and move through? Nope. Gonna be pretty hard to hit a mini boss with a constant damage area while I don't have my area size passive yet. These are so bad. I guess the short bow? Not going health regen. It's just so hard to get a decent build in this game with all the RNG, and then the enemy stats are so insanely high that you kind of have to have a good build to actually do anything, it feels like. More bunny hop. More damage. Area size, finally. Ooh, that was a quick one. Even more damage and leaves an echo in the ground that detonates after a short duration, knocking up enemies again. Oh yeah, he actually has a pretty large hitbox at the end of the charge, so you actually have to be pretty careful with that. More armor. Be kind of hard to hit this guy without the wave messing me up, so I'll go ahead and pop the ult to try and finish them off. Then we're not really close to anything, so I'll just leave one of them for now, just in case. Oh, my area is kind of small. These guys are going to be annoying. Unless I can get the second hit on them, then it's not too bad. Staying it. Oh, this is really, really unfortunate timing. And this is not ideal for Riven. Single hits does that much. Health whenever you gain gold. 30% decreased health just means you're going to die in literally 1 or 2 hits. Like, it's decent damage, but you can get the card collector and get way more damage than that with no downside. That just is such a bad augment, it seems like. Armor up to level 5. Let's grab some movement out of those. Survive in the circle. More crossbow. movement speed on that's pretty nice. Whee! I can't control my character, and it's awesome. Where is the wave going? Jesus. I can't tell where it is when it's in the air like that. That guy is insanely tanky considering how much movement speed I have right now. I guess just go for a big hit right at the end and then hope the shield heals me through it all. I guess the mine? If we could get the movement speed damage increase, that would be sick. Go ahead and pop this for the extra movement speed and damage. Mine. Oops. Well, good thing I had a massive shield there. That's actually not very good since I didn't take the haste. 22, so 11% movement speed. And then lose movement speed, that would just straight up be bad. I literally can't use these. That's so stupid, man. Most important part of the game. The augments, and I can't even use most of them, bounces endlessly as long as it can find a target. See if I can kill this guy first so he's not as annoying. Projectiles. Level 4. Dodge the meteors. Well, that shouldn't be too bad as Riven. Unless I get bugged out on the train like that and they almost smash me. Guess the damage. There we go, level 5. Grow in size and deal increased damage over time. That should be pretty good with the duration then. So now we're looking for magnets and just grabbing the cards since all the weapons are evolved. I think I'm gonna pop an ultimate here to farm a bit more XP, and also this wave is pretty difficult as well. And it should be back up pretty quickly into the boss, I think. Let's grab the movement speed, I think. Is this guy even killable? Jesus. He's just sitting on the damage areas that are growing. Oh, we barely got him right at the end, and I got the card. Holy, that still has a 60-second cooldown after all that? I feel like this is going to be insanely hard on a melee build. Like, a lot of the time I can't even damage the thing. Okay. She burrowed towards me before she even reached me? Huh. And you die in one hit, but the hits aren't fully avoidable. Very strange design choices here. But we did unlock a new augment. Sounds like some sort of burning effect for standing still. Probably a Leona-based thing. But I just don't have a lot left to even grab. And I'm just getting cheesed down every time.